after the original Ghostbusters was released, the revamped all-female version of scientists using physics and the scientific method to fight ghosts in New York City looks absolutely awesome. In fact, what are we even doing shooting this? We should just go and watch it. But this new Ghostbusters, which was just released on Friday, doesn't stop getting negative reviews from male reviewers. On IMDb, the average rating from female reviewers gave Ghostbusters 7.7, which is a pretty good score. But from male reviewers, the average is a lot lower. It's just 3.5. So what's going on here? Well, having a lot of guys get on there and give this movie a 3.5 obviously drags the average down. It also demonstrates a big divide between men and women's appreciation for female-driven entertainment. Maybe even some male bias against strong, intelligent women on the big screen. So let's look at this movie for a minute.
We do things others can't do.
In it, the main characters are Erin, a theoretical physicist, and Abby, a paranormal expert, and they're both fearless and resourceful in hunting down slimy ghosts with their proton pistols. Research in the European Review of Cognitive Psychology shows that a lot of people have an unconscious cognitive bias, believing that women are supposed to be nurturing and nice, which is the exact opposite of what the leads of Ghostbusters embody. In line with this research, when people see women showing such bravery and being all-round badasses, our brains tell us that what we're looking at is just unrealistic or impossible, and so we don't like what we're seeing. But this pattern doesn't just appear in the ratings for Ghostbusters. If you look at the ratings for Sex and the City, which features women as strong and sexually empowered lawyers and business leaders, men made up 40% of the reviews, and they gave it a 5.8 rating, but women gave it an 8.1 rating. This graph, created by Walt Hickey for 538's statistical analysis website, compares the relationship between what female and male reviewers gave for the same show. The graph shows how TV shows that are more reviewed by women will be rated lower by male reviewers. The result is probably linked to the way that people react to women with threatening intellect. A study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that when a group of 105 male participants met a female who reportedly scored higher than them in a test, the majority felt uncomfortable and showed less desire to date them. This could explain why female empowering movies like Ghostbusters fall victim to bad reviews before they're even released. I don't want this video to be too male bashing, because the truth is that cognitive bias rests in all of us. We all have these preconceived ideas of how women should act. But here's the thing, it's really hard for female-driven shows to actually get made and get produced, because male-driven shows are seen as less of a risk. Overall, women are okay with seeing male superheroes and strong characters, whereas men don't reciprocate. We're uncomfortable seeing women in these sort of roles. That's not anecdotal, that's backed by several studies and lots of data. Ultimately, this means it's much harder for female-driven shows to get made, and shows that are considered to be really high quality, like the new Nancy Drew pilot, were cancelled just because they were too female. So it shouldn't be really surprising to see that Ghostbusters is getting such a beating in the ratings, no matter how good or bad it might be. But what do you guys think? Do you wish there were more female-driven movies and TV shows out there? Things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it was awesome. Jessica Jones, and yes, Ghostbusters. And did you see Ghostbusters? What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Hi everyone, I'm Jayde Lovell, resident science nerd on the Young Turks Network. You're watching ScIQ, and we know you don't want to miss an episode, so please click the subscribe button down below.